Only 4 more legislative days left before the holiday break, and Congress faces the same critical issues that they've had for months. Foreign aid and defense policy top the list. So, what is the latest on a potential aid package for Israel and Ukraine and the southern border? Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales explains.
Good evening. Bottom line, Republicans and Democrats are still very far apart on border policy changes. Key Republicans are telling me immigration policy changes must take place first for America's own border with any foreign aid package.
So I care about Ukraine homeland security. I care about Israel's homeland security, but it would be immoral for me to put those two ahead of what I think is a clear and present threat to our homeland security.
But Democrats charge that conditioning border policy changes to aid for Israel and Ukraine shows Republicans aren't serious about coming up with a solution.
And if Republicans were sincere and genuine about truly negotiating a more secure border, they would have voted to begin debate and discussion on that bill. They had a prime opportunity to bring forward their own plans or their amendments to the president's package, but they voted no. They're not ready to genuinely talk.
President Biden has said he's open to border reforms. Senator Lindsey Graham says President Biden has to get involved and use the power of his office.
If you don't use your executive tools or work with us for a statutory solution, none of us who are supportive of Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan can vote on a supplemental because you're making us pick countries abroad over our own homeland security.
Meanwhile, President Biden continues to face the opening of an impeachment inquiry by House Republicans.
I think we're very close to having the votes for an inquiry. You got to realize an inquiry is not an impeachment. And everyone should be, everyone should support something looking for open records and getting the facts out.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says the House is likely to vote on that impeachment inquiry this week. Democrats continue to say Republicans have no evidence of wrongdoing.
What this is essentially just a big political sham that Republicans and James Comer are trying to impose on President Biden because they want to damage him and they want to get Donald Trump reelected. That's what this is all about. It's political.
Senators fear Israel and Ukraine won't get any aid unless Congress acts by the end of the year. Some lawmakers tell me that they want to stay in session for as long as it takes to pass a foreign aid bill. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.